Just making a little follow-up video to my video yesterday, just in case somebody watched that and thought that I was joking. It was a very short video, like 90 seconds long. And I'll just repeat real quick what I said in that for those who didn't see it. Basically, I said that I'd figured out a compromise position so that pro-lifers and abolitionists could work together. And that is, if we would just define all mothers who choose to terminate their babies via abortion, whether they are ordering a pill to take so that they're no longer with child, or they are, planning out and putting devices in their bodies that make it impossible to remain with child, or if they are going to abortionists at freestanding abortion clinics and paying the abortionist to make them no longer with child. I think we just basically, we look at this situation and use our brains and use accurate language and just call her the abortionist. Like, she is the one who is choosing the abortion. She's the one that is aborting the baby. In the case of ordering a pill, she may be the only one who even knows about the existence of the baby and the abortion of the baby. In the instance of her driving to the abortionist, she may be the only one who knows about the existence of the baby. And until she takes the baby to the abortionist, and the people at the abortion mill learn about the existence of the child, she's still the one that, if you removed her from the equation, the abortion workers there, the traditional abortionist who performs the surgery or gives her the pill after talking to her, performing an ultrasound or whatever he does or she does, that abortionist, that traditional abortionist, wouldn't even know she's pregnant or wouldn't even know that she wants an abortion were it not for her bringing the child to them to be aborted. So really, the mother in most instances is the primary abortionist. So we should call her the abortionist. Now, there are all sorts of people that may be helping her get the abortion, taking her to get the abortion. So she's got lots of abortion workers sometimes facilitating her crime. Well, it's not a crime at this point, because one of the people who facilitated are the legislators in the states, and the legislators and the in general, like in states like my own, the pro-life legislators have basically said, you can't go to the traditional abortionist, but you can go and you can be the abortionist yourself, and you can order the pill and you can take the pill. We're not going to do anything that you would ever be punished as though you were an abortionist. But like in the state of Oklahoma, we're one of the states where, like, we are, lots of pills, abortion pills are ordered and taken, killing babies up to 12, 14 weeks in our pro-life state. And a lot of these abortionists, a lot of these abortions are carried out by abortionists, the mothers, and no one really knows that they're even happening. I go out on the streets and I talk to people, and it's actually become quite frequently that I talk to women who will tell me this: yes, they ordered pills, they took pills, and sometimes, passed the bodies of their murdered babies onto the floors in their living rooms or bedrooms or bathrooms or toilets, and no one really knows about it. They may tell friends after it's done. They may have told some friends before it was done. And yes, there are men who say things to the mothers of their children like, you better get this abortion, and they're guilty too. Sometimes there may be instances where Mothers are not abortionists because they were forced to get abortions. But by and large, the number one abortionists in our culture are mothers who do not want to be with child, who don't want their children to continue to live in the one place they're able to live and grow and develop and be born and need to be fed and cared for and mess up their lives. So they abort them. They are the abortionist. So I just wanted to make sure that people understood that I wasn't making a joke. I'm dead serious. I mean, you can name this after me. I don't care. Like, I am dead serious. Like, people say it's so harsh. Not harsh. It's just so true and logical and real and actually what's necessary to get rid of abortion. We're not getting rid of abortion in the United States of America, in any state, any place, until our culture comes into agreement with this principle that mothers who choose to abort their babies are abortionists. And so when the pro-life big dogs like Lila Rose and Kristen Mercer Hawkins and the Congressman Lampborn and all the congressmen that signed his, resolution to defend life or whatever that bogus thing is called, they call it equal protection. But in the middle of their equal protection, or at the end of their equal protection bill, like our resolution, like all pro-life bills, includes this clause like no mother will be prosecuted. And pro-lifers, you listen to them, they say, no, only the abortionist. There's just only the abortionist is who we are going after. We're only going after the abortionists. They say that because they're trying to not look harsh, and they're trying to be reasonable and not be, attacked by the pro-abortion culture, the pro-choice movement, and all of the women in our culture who've aborted babies. They don't want to look harsh against them. And they want to establish equal protection while also protecting mothers who've aborted their babies. And they say the real culprit, the real criminal, the real person we're going after is the abortionist. Well, that dawned on me that, okay, abolitionists aren't going to support this because you can't stop abortion without, going after abortionists who are the mothers themselves. So I suggested as a general principle by which all abolitionists and any pro-lifer who wants to join us in truly establishing equal protection with the kind of teeth that it needs, that will actually do what needs to be done in the culture, both legally and culturally. And I propose that we begin calling and using the term abortionist and abortionists to be referring primarily and basically only to whoever it is that is electing the abortion, whoever is choosing the abortion, whoever takes the baby to the abortionist, whoever orders the pill, whoever takes the pill. They are the abortionist. Everybody else is the abortionist's helper. And that the law should go after the principal agent. That is the principal cause, the primary cause of the abortion. Mothers who murder their babies via abortion in the various ways that abortions can be carried out are abortionists. And yes, laws should be passed that say, if you abort your baby in any way, if you are the one choosing to no longer be with child and using abortion to terminate that child, you are an abortionist and you should be punished. That's the kind of law we should pass. And we should be absolutely unashamed of it. Thank you. Think about it.